Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today is the 21st of January. We are finally settled in and getting ready to find a job down here in Greenville, South Carolina. We decided to actually move from Delaware, which is where I was filming previously in the past. The main point of it was that the job that I had was seasonal and that went under, so I had to find something else. But as of now, we're actually settled in, we're looking around, we're getting settled. The kind of concept I want to go on about today is that it's like I've been playing League of Legends a lot, and I mean a lot. Wow. Yeah. Anyway, the main point of it is like I've been dragged into Elo Hell. When you get dragged into Elo Hell, it's like the worst part of playing a game. Because you're stuck with people that think it's funny that if they don't get what they call, whether it be mid, support, or jungle, top, ADC, they decide that they're going to troll you and they're just going to feed the other team. They're just going to constantly run in and die, or they're going to disconnect and not reconnect. It's been driving me nuts because it's like, it seems like I'll get on a winning streak and I'll start climbing up and out of Elo Hell only to get next 6 games in a row after winning 4 to go with a troll who's gonna be like, oh, I don't get the ADC, well fine, I'm gonna dual jungle, or I'm gonna dual mid, or I'm gonna dual support, or I'm gonna dual this, or I'm gonna not do this, I'm not gonna connect, I'm not gonna play. And it's like I was up at 1150 elo and then slowly detonated underneath, and now I'm stuck underneath 700 because I just can't get a good comp going. I can't get it to seem to get a team that wants to work, and it just seems like every time I play, I get this troll or this guy that just thinks it's funny because he didn't get mid to just roll another mid champ in DC. And I just actually had a game where that happened to the other team, and I felt bad for him because it's so hard to sit there and play a game that you enjoy playing, only to get dragged into people wanting to be rude or ignorant or unable to be a polite player. Like, I hate supporting in it. It's not that I can't do it. It's just boring to me. I don't like playing Soraka, walking around and hitting, heal this, heal that, silence this, R when everybody's running low on health. It's just, I found it boring. It's like, I'm always supporting and I'm always like 3 and 25 or 3 and 15. I mean, it's like, I think I've only lost 1 game on Soraka in ranked play. But it's like, when I play ADC, it's like, either they tell me I play too aggressive or I play too passive. And it's like, well, you got to make up your mind which one you want. Do you want me to, like, charge in head first and go for the kill, or do you want me to sit back by the turret and defend? So, in playing League of Legends, I've been recording a lot of it on LOL Recorder. I'm just trying to go through and record and edit it a little bit with the cheap software that I have. But the main point of this is like getting out of Elo Hell is probably the hardest thing I've ever tried to do. It's probably the hardest thing I've seen in gaming. I mean, when World of Warcraft started doing Arena, I had the worst time with getting a comparable 2s team or 3s. I never played 5s, so I wasn't a real big fan of it. I wasn't a big fan of, like, running up against, like, the unbeatable comps, which you'd run into a lot, like, especially during Season 4. Season 4, you ran into 2 Holy Paladins and 3 Ret Paladins, and they just burst down your healers in 2 seconds flat. There's nothing you can do. Along with all the Hammer of Justice going out, I mean, everyone was stunned while someone got killed. Then you talk about, like, coming up against a good comp in World of Warcraft in general. I mean, it's like I always played either Enhancement Shaman or Hunter or Warrior. Like, I loved Warriors in PvP, especially if I got up with an Enhancement Shaman who had a Wind Fury Totem before they nerfed it. Oh, man, the wreckage. And then you talk about the main things of it. It's like with 2v2s, there's a way out. There's a way out of the lower rankings. I mean, it's like you get a good team in your 2s team or your good team in your 3s team. Like, it's very hard to, like, sit at a low rating in World of Warcraft. But, like, it seems like in League of Legends, the second you're stuck in Elo Hell, you're stuck there. Now, I heard something through a couple of friends of mine who follow the updates, follow the patches and everything, that they're coming out with a new system that once you're at a certain elo, you'll always play at that elo. So, I mean, you have to hold your elo up to that high, but you'll be able to build yourself out, which I'm hoping that's the case, and when that comes out, they're not going to reset my 1150 rating so I can actually start playing at an 1150 rating and pull myself out of Elo Hell and grind myself back up to the higher rank, the higher elo that I was going for. Here's one thing I can tell you that's a piece of advice for anybody that's playing League of Legends. If you have yourself at 1150 or 1,000 or better rating, 1,000 or better rating, and your buddy is lower than a 1,000 rating in any part of the bracket, as soon as you go below 1,000, you're pretty much done and you're stuck in Elo Hell. There's no getting out of it because you'll win some, then you'll get stuck with troll comps. And I'm talking about solo duo queue, of course, because it's like in 5v5 comp, the odds of you losing every game or having a troll in your team comp is slim to none. I mean, not that it doesn't happen, but at the same time, it's slimmer to none. But the main thing that you want to try and focus on, if you're above 1,000 and you're climbing up the elo chain, don't go into a rank game with your buddy who's below. Like, I have a buddy of mine, Mark, which, funny, same name as me, but the main point of it is my buddy Mark, me and him were playing, and we would have the same problems. Well, he started getting lucky every game winning, and a lot of it was his skill, a lot of it was having teams that wanted to play together, that wanted to win, and he climbed out of Elo Hell. He's actually officially out. It took him a week and a half of straight playing. Like, he did nothing else but climb out of Elo Hell. So the main point of it is as you grind your way up, as you climb out of that, don't group with people lower than your elo. Don't go, 50 to 100 points is alright, but don't drop to somebody to, like, my biggest thing is I dropped when I was at 1150 and I played with somebody that had a 700 elo. And that immediately just cost me to lose because me and him would get somebody that would troll because he didn't get the role he wanted in League of Legends. So by all means, if you guys are playing and you're stuck in Elo Hell, I feel your pain. I see how it's going. I see how everything else is. But remember this. There's always a better tomorrow. There's always a better future for you out there in anything. All you have to do is play hard, try hard, and get yourself out there. I will try and find a better way to record my games to be able to link them out and play them. Like right now, it's kind of going through LOL Recorder, and I'm having trouble getting the view that I want and how to follow it around, when to edit it in and out, when to record, what not to record. Like a lot of times I'll watch a thing online and it'll show the full 36 minutes of someone's gameplay, and let's be honest, like unless you're getting first blood in the first 3 minutes, the first like 6 minutes of a game are usually pretty slow. They're pretty boring most of the time to watch, and it's like at that point you kind of want to like fast forward the first 6 minutes. But I don't know, I'll get a couple more videos out, I'll get a couple more things going, and hopefully coming up we'll see myself out of Elo Hell and on my way to Gold League. Anyway guys, you guys have a good day, enjoy, and play hard.